to Galley Gourmet, and today I'm going to be cooking that Indian classic Sag Aloo. Now I know in India the tradition is to do Sag Aloo by first of all frying the potatoes and then adding water to the mixture to soften them later on. But personally I much prefer to parboil the potatoes first and then fry them. It kind of gives them a more kind of crispy outside and fluffy inside. That's just my way of doing it. Other people may differ. But first of all, I want to have a little bit of a gripe about this. Now, I had to go to a local shop to get some of the ingredients this morning, and why on earth have the co-op decided to put ginger in a plastic packet that's not recyclable? Now, I'm sorry, but you know, the co-op prides itself on being ethical. Is this ethical? No, it certainly is not. Why, oh why is it in a packet? And actually, that's quite a lot of co-op products are in packaging like that. They don't need to be. Like that. Mushrooms. Why are the mushrooms in all that packaging? They need to be in a paper bag. So, ingredients. We've got potatoes. Now I think waxy potatoes usually tend to work best, so something like Desiree is great, or new potatoes, but you know, make sure you've taken all the skin off the new potatoes. We've got chillies. Now I'm not really one for saying what quantities you need, like half a teaspoon of this, a tablespoon of that. You know, it's entirely up to your own taste. Personally, I like a couple of green chilies and a red chilli, and about 3 cloves of garlic, obviously, and ginger. Well, you put in as much ginger as you like. If you like it a bit hotter, then you can put in a little bit more ginger. If you don't like it too hot, then maybe not quite so much ginger. Turmeric, or turmeric as some people call it, cumin seeds, and a bit of salt. Peel the potatoes and chop them into chunks at jaunty little angles. The water's boiling and I've poured a little turmeric into the lid of the container, and that's going to go in there. Going to add a little bit of salt as well, and then we can pop our potatoes in. And then we'll bring them back to the boil and let them simmer. There we are, it's come up to a nice steady boil now, so I'm just going to turn the heat down, let it simmer for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes maybe. They've been boiling about 5 minutes now. I'm just going to give them a little prod to see if they're done. Yep, they're not too hard and they're not too soft that they're breaking up, so I think that's probably okay. So we'll drain those. So now for the spices, I'm just going to chop that end off the garlic, give it a bit of bash, and then the skin comes away nice and easily. And it's always very satisfying bashing a garlic clove. And then we slice the garlic up. Actually quite a lot of garlic in this. You don't have to put as much in. I happen to like it, and I probably won't be kissing anyone tomorrow. At this point I like to add some salt to it, which means that we can mash it up into a nice kind of paste. The grain of the salt helps break down the garlic into that nice sort of pasty thing. We don't want that bit. I've taken the tops off the chilli and chopped it up quite roughly there, and now I'm going to grate some ginger. Now, to be honest, because I'm grating it, I don't feel there's much need to peel the ginger. It works very well, just like that, if you're grating it. And there we have the garlic, ginger, turmeric and chillies ready for the pan. Now I'm heating some oil in a pan. You can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to get it nice and hot. Okay, that's going nicely now. So I'm going to add some cumin seeds. I don't know. And then let them fry for pop and sizzle. Not for too long. And then this is important, you have to add the rest of your spices, like that. Give it a good stir. And then add your potatoes. And again, good stir around so you get them all covered in those lovely, lovely spices. Give them spinach, a good wash, ready for putting in the pan later. Now those have been cooking away very nicely for about 15 minutes on quite a low heat, and I'm going to add the spinach. Put in quite a lot of spinach, because obviously it'll wilt down. That'll soak up all those lovely flavours. There we are, that's looking nice now. Time to plate up, I think. And there you have it, folks. Boatman's Sag Aloo.